Hey guys, so today I thought I would do a quick review of the Milk Makeup new Watermelon Brightening Face Mask. Right now I'm doing a 100 Days 100 Masks challenge, so I thought I would incorporate that into some of my reviews. So I just washed my face and now I'm going to apply this. And this is the full size, and I believe it's $24. So it comes in a stick form like a lot of the Milk makeup products do, with a little cap that comes over them. Save the cap, because when you're done using this, you can still kind of put it back over it to kind of help seal it so it doesn't dry out or become even more exposed to light and air. So apparently you're just supposed to take this, like most of the Milk makeup products, and just apply it directly from the stick. Just kind of like their watermelon brightening serum or their green tea matcha treatment cleanser, I think. So you can see my face is turning a slight shade of pink coral. You know what? This is almost the same as the Pantone Color of the Year. It's in the same shade range anyway. So very simply just apply it, thin, even layer to face. I will say it's hard to get your nose area. Just because it's kind of just a round, giant tube of chapstick almost. So I think I've got all my areas covered, and then you just let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and then rinse off. So I already washed my face. So after this, I am going to do my evening routine after I rinse this off and hit the sack. So like I said, I save these just to protect the ingredients a little bit better. It's a pretty basic formula, really. It doesn't have much of a scent, which is good, but it contains some of the typical oil-absorbing ingredients like kaolin. It does have watermelon in there. However, the watermelon is in the bottom third of the ingredients, and it comes after some of the preservatives. And some of the preservatives they chose to use in this are kind of ones that are a little bit more harsh, like sodium hydroxide, which is safe for skincare, but you want to avoid exposure to it if you can, especially if you see it in the upper first part of the ingredients list. It's usually can be an irritant. So if it's down in the last few ingredients, it's not much of a concern. But again, since this is a mask, it's going to be rinsed off anyway. But I still would have liked to see the ingredient fall perhaps after like watermelon or some of the actual beneficial ingredients. So anyway, give me 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to rinse it off, and then I'm going to let you guys know the rest of my thoughts. So I have let this dry on my face for about 10 minutes. It's the Milk Makeup Watermelon Brightening Mask. And now I'm going to rinse it off and let you guys know what my skin feels like. But I will say between the application process, the feel of this, and kind of the theme about it is it really reminds me of the Olay. Olay came out with these Glow Boost masks that are just like a stick where you apply it. And the initial ingredient lists on this are both very similar as well, except I think the Olay mask costs like $6, and it is a little bit bigger. But in terms of actually like exotic or beneficial ingredients, Milk Makeup has a little bit more of that. So, but anyway, I thought I'd point it out in case you've already tried the Olay one. So now I'm going to rinse this off, and I'm going to let you guys know what my skin feels like. We'll see what it feels any different, or if it feels about the exact same or worse. You never know. Things could get worse. So after it dries, you're just going to rinse it off. I recommend using like a soft washcloth so you can get off all the residue and things. So now I have rinsed that off and gently patted my skin dry. I will say my skin feels a little bit firmer after using it, or a little bit more tight. It's probably from a couple of those ingredients that are meant to absorb oil in the skin, like kaolin. Overall, my skin feels okay, but I would probably more so recommend this to people that have skin that tends to be a little bit oilier, just because of some of those oil-absorbing ingredients. If you have super dry skin, you're probably not going to benefit from it as much as you would like. I tend to have dry skin. It does feel a little tight, but not uncomfortably so. The ingredient list is pretty okay. I mean, there's no fragrance in there. There is denatured alcohol, or just labeled as alcohol in there. It is towards the very end, and it probably just helps the mask set better. It's not a big concern, again, because for the most part it's going to be rinsed off anyway. But people with dry or normal skin probably won't appreciate this mask as much as those that have more oily skin, just because of the, again, oil absorbing qualities. But otherwise, in terms of ingredients, they're all nothing to rave about. I've got some beneficial ingredients in there, and then some preservatives and things. Overall, though, there's a couple peptides in there, but since the packaging exposes the whole thing to light and air once you open it, you're probably not going to get a ton of benefits from that. But again, it's a mask. You rinse it off. They're all kind of the same, unless it's a sleeping mask or something. So, but overall, it's kind of fun, different change of pace, and I like trying new masks. So I'll definitely do this again. I'd probably wait until the summer, when my skin is a little bit not as dry as it is during the winter time, because it does mattify a little bit. So anyway, so kind of excited to review that for you guys. Also, check out my 100 Days 100 Mask Challenge on nobsbeauty.com, and I've got more reviews coming for you guys tomorrow. And soon I'm going to be recording my evening winter dry sensitive skin routine. So check that out too soon. Thank you so much, guys.